Good afternoon, guys. So today I'm going to show you how to make your tile. Unfortunately, we can't make them out of clay like we usually do, but this is the next best thing, and I'm excited that we still get to do something to preserve your time at James River Day School. I will be putting these up on the wall, so make sure to use your acceptable use policy when designing your image. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a cereal box. That'll be your base. That'll give it some structure. You're also going to need a piece of plain paper. You can also use newspaper. You can print out an image. You can make a collage. You can paint directly onto the cardboard. Make sure if you paint onto the cardboard, you use tape to tape it down so that it doesn't curl. So we'll talk about that more in a minute. But the next supply you're going to need is a ruler. You're also going to need a pair of scissors. You're also going to need a pencil. And then whatever you plan on decorating with. Oh, you're also going to need glue. I've taken my glue and I put it in a bowl, and I'm going to use a paintbrush to brush it onto the cardboard just to make sure it doesn't have any bumps. Okay, like I said, you can use decorative paper, you can use whatever you want, but you are going to need things to decorate your tile with, like crayons or watercolor or Sharpie. You can also use the leftover parts of your cardboard to do 3D shapes. So say you just wanted to do a square and kind of give it some height. You could cut your initials out and tape them on. If you have any stencils at home, really this is your project. You get to do whatever you want with it. Okay, so once you have all your materials, you're going to take your cardboard you're going to cut open your cereal box. So I cut open my cereal box. You're going to take your ruler and your pencil, and you're going to make your square 5 inches by 5 inches. So you're going to make a mark straight across 5 inches with your pencil. Then you're going to draw straight down 5 inches. You're going to draw across the bottom, make sure you're straight 5 inches. It's important to hold your ruler pretty firm when you're drawing so that it doesn't slip. I'm kind of using the cereal box corners as a guide just to cheat a little. There you go. All right. So now you have your 5 by 5 square, and you're going to go ahead and cut it out. So for the purpose of this video, I've already cut mine out. Please be as straight as you possibly can when cutting it out. But this is your canvas. This is your tile. This is what you're going to decorate. So what I decided to do for my tile was I'm going to now take my piece of paper, and I'm going to do the same thing I just did for the cardboard, but I'm going to do it on the paper. So if you do decide to use an image that you print, make sure it is not copyrighted. Oops, I didn't need to do that. That's right. We do not want to steal from people. It is very important not to steal. There you go, 5 inches. And again, 5 inches. And I didn't need to make that mark at the top because it just needs to be across, but so then you're going to cut that out. go ahead and do that so I can show you how to glue it. And here you go. Just cut it as straight as you possibly can. Again, as straight as you possibly can. You can use magazine cutouts too to make a collage. Whatever you would like. So now I have my 5-inch piece of paper. I have my 5-inch canvas. I'm going to take my glue, which I have put in a bowl, and my paintbrush. And I got my paintbrush just a little bit wet with my bowl of water. I have a little bowl of water just so it goes on, but not so wet that it's going to make the paper bubble. You want to make sure you put very little on your paintbrush so it doesn't bubble. Okay, so then I'm going to take my canvas. So we're going to take our canvas and we're going to just put our glue right onto the cardboard. I've put a little bit too much, it's pretty wet, so I'm going to let it sit for a second. You don't want it to be soaking wet. It will start to curl, you'll see. Alright, then I'm going to do the same thing with my piece of paper. I'm going to just put some glue on all parts of it. It's starting to curl as well. Just make sure you're even. Okay. I'm going to take, oops, I put it on the wrong side. I'm going to take my, just place it right on and use pressure to kind of smooth it on there. Okay, I've made it a little bit too far on the top, so I'm going to cut just a little bit off. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to let that dry before I start painting it. But now that I have one that I'm going to draw a design, whatever I want. I think I'm going to draw, even though we're the Cardinals, I'm going to draw a little rabbit for Easter. Just a little bunny. Simple. He's kind of funny looking. Alright, there he is. And then I think I'll draw the school behind him. I will write JRDS. Maybe class of 2020. There you go. There he is. And then I will decorate him. And there he is. I finished one. I forgot I didn't put class of 2020 on this one, but this is our school back there, and yeah, so like I said, you can do whatever you want with him with that. Again, don't copyright. Make sure you pay attention to copywriting. Don't steal anybody's stuff. And I look forward to seeing what you make. If you have any questions, let me know.